Hello, everybody, and welcome to Working on Perfect. I'm doing this commentary in post, and this is just because I wanted to focus. We're trying to go for the all-around achievement, which is where we do one win in every single one of these categories. So we're going to start out with the first one, which is where we collect souls. So we have to kill the other person and take their souls. And yeah. So I was trying to find my signature chocolate color, but we had to go with orange. And I selected my setup, and then when I get into it, I realized I might want better weapons
I think you should customize it,
instead
little guy,
of,
with all your favorite stuff.
yeah, that. So I thought about the ball, but I ended up going with a grenade and a fireball. So I was like, this is what I'm going to be using. So now it's time to collect some souls.
So that's what souls look like.
Just jump on the other person's head to kill them, and then you get the soul. So I tried to kill this man with a grenade, and then I didn't know you had to jump on people's head. I was just trying to beat the crap out of them, and then I got my head jumped on, and I'm like, oh, I get your game now. So I start off behind, and then... So one thing you want to know about getting this achievement, these AI are not smart. As you can see, I'm already racking up some kills over here. They just spawn relatively close, and then sometimes they win. But most of the times they don't win. I just waited for him to kill himself right there. This is like how he ducked down, like, maybe this won't hurt. So it's like a hold on to the I don't know what it's called, what it's normally called. You gotta hold on to the soul, and as you hold on to the soul, you get points. So you can get their soul and your soul. And if you have your soul, they're not getting points. So this one wasn't really that hard of a fight. You just have to don't get your head smashed and keep your soul on you. Just keep away basically once you get their soul. And also stepping on their head makes it where it kills a bit of time. Yeah. But I was lucky and spawned on top of my soul. See, he spawned like literally right next to me. A lot. Then I died in the countdown. He gets his soul back, hits me with the thing, pushes me away. But that was it for that one. That was all she wrote. So now we got the first round. 32-8. Bad guy won, couldn't even stand a chance. So instead of going into the second segment, I back out here and then go to another game. Because I don't need to, I only need one win. And so now it's time to switch up the game type. This achievement's pretty easy to get. It took me a little longer because I messed up a little bit, but that's what's gonna happen. This is where we beat up the enemy team. Now, this one right here was a good one. You just gotta beat them up. Little fights. Kills are worth 20 points. So I go for a grenade right off the bat. This man is fierce. I decided fireballs might be better. 0-0 right now, and then I get cornered immediately. But I break it. Slides are worth 2, and then like huge like hits like that are 3. So I'm off to a very poor start. Very early on. Gotta keep those slides. The slides were like my main move. I go for a kill here, and then we both get 20 because he ended up killing me with my own fireball. The slides were my main move because it would get him to back off of me so I could have some breathing room. Particularly if you're playing on this map, just don't go in that area right there at all. That area is death area. You're just getting cornered, getting juggled like a scrub. This man was so fierce. This little pirate guy. So there we get a good kill without getting like backfired on, and that put us ahead. After, like, this man is definitely winning the beating the shit out of me fight, but this is where we start turning a leaf, and then he gets me right there, so we both get the 20. But I've pulled ahead enough at this point to feel comfortable. And then I was basically playing keep away while taking pot shots with fire, and then he killed me again. So now it's 125 to 112, and these last 10 seconds, I'm gonna spoil it for you, there are 0 points added on. I just play keep away. I didn't want to lose my lead. But for some reason, I feel like that guy was faster than me. Like, he was genuinely just, if we were running in a straight line at the same pace, I think he was just a bit faster than me. And here we're getting some gems to get that final achievement. The hardest one, which is get all the prisoner heads. So, back out of the game. And then now we're doing the score the best time, which is the speed run.
Choose your attack.
But then when I got in, I realized I want my darts to cheat over stuff.
Feel free to customize your
So I
prisoner.
switched over to darts and bubble. Now it's time to speed run. Jump, jump. So these levels are pretty easy, and I don't exactly know what you're competing against, but maybe it's just the clock. I don't know. The levels were very easy. As you see, I'm just zooming on by. No real threats, it's just kind of like stuff that'll slow you down. Like they do that, like that whole thing was just time consuming, not dangerous. So, but you still have to get 3 coins to unlock the exit, as always. And here I only have 2, and I'm like, oh, gotta find the one. And there's one right there, just really close. I knew there had to be one very close by. So we get the exit right there, and we're good. So at this point, we are done with that one. But I didn't know what I was competing against,
Well, that's
and then it told me scene failed. So I was like, well, maybe I want to replay the last level. Maybe I have to do the segment, the whole segment. So we're gonna do the whole segment now. We're just blasting through. Oop! Almost killed myself there. And like I said, these levels are super easy. If you play through the main game, this is nothing. Dodge some lasers here. Jump down. Get through the clouds. Just some easy skill jumps. Don't even need those guys really, unless you, like, if you could time it right, you don't need them. But the lasers will probably kill you. This part is annoying. You're gonna see me flail around a lot. There we go. Go. Gotta get these 3 gems. So there we go, just bouncing all over the place, accomplishing nothing. I was about to cry. And then I got that little stroke of luck, and we, boom, right there, done. Now the next segment. But I don't think you have to do the whole segment for this achievement. I think all you have to do is just that first one. You just gotta get a circle on your name. And so, there we go. Just had to be a little more patient. So our goal is not to get to the bottom, it's to get to the right. I thought it was to get to the bottom, and then I realized right here. But like I said, these levels are just easy. I do that a lot. Forever. And then, jump down, get that boost so we can propel ourselves. This was an interesting part. I didn't even know you could do this. So, yeah. Got a little piggy, get the thing, jump over, cry for help, and repeat. I had a dart gun, and I thought about it the entire time. I could just use the dart gun, but I didn't know if it was really more time consuming or not. I just played safe right here. I could have gone for it, get greedy. And this jetpack meant nothing to me. I was like, whatever, I'll speed run without the jetpack. Don't even doubt me, yo. Get in here. Don't even try this. Don't go up here. Up here is just garbage town, USA. You need to go back down and just play it safe, or do what I did and just keep running to the right until you win. And to the left. I mean to the left. I know left and right. Come on now. And then we get 5 gems, presumably, or 4 gems, and then it kicks us out. And so I thought after it kicked us out, we're good, but you only have to do that first level, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to change the game mode again. Now we're going to select Color the World. Now this one, I was genuinely worried. So in a game like this, the tactic is to retrace your enemy's steps to cover up their spots, so you're taking points away from them and giving points to yourself. But this man just did it better than me. I was like, oh no, he's taking my stuff. And then I looked at all the stuff he already had. I'm like, oh, I gotta get some more stuff. And I start going through here, and he's just retracing all my steps. So I'm trying to retrace his, and he's winning this fight. So, it was a rough one. But I ended up getting this corridor, I believe. Unless I didn't get that brown one. No, he started going up, so I knew I got that one. And then this part, look at this man. This man is just gonna win. There's no way he's not gonna win. He's just stepping on my face left and right. And then I was like, screw it. I don't have time to worry about this. I just gotta outrun him. And then I just saw him covering up my tracks. I'm just like, oh god, this is awful. There's no way. But then right there, he stopped. And I felt like if he kept going with it, he would have gotten it. But, so this time, I didn't worry about it. I just blitzcranked my way through. I did worry about it right there. I tried to get it back. And then I would get, like, the little off blocks. And then he didn't even follow me. So, for a while. And then he did. But, I was just running through, and he was having a hard time. I think the best way to do it is go up into this area, because I don't think he ever even came up there. And then that's just a whole bunch of free blocks. A little more time-consuming blocks, but uncontested. So, I just grabbed as many as I could in hopes that it would be enough to get more than him. I don't know. Let's see. There's 5 seconds left, just getting some itty-bitty ones here and there. And then we ran out of time. Let's see who did it. So it takes the first half and the second half and adds them together. I got 178, which was pretty crazy, and he got 84, and I felt like it was way not that close. But when I got into that upper section, that's when it broke apart. And then I got a little MVP right there, so that's another 5th one. Go us. And we back out. And then this is a trend that keeps happening. I keep going back to the main screen from here on out. I realized I did Color the Blocks without doing King of the Hill, so I was like, oh, I need to do King of the Hill. So I clicked on King of the Hill. I decided to keep the ball and the dart gun. It did not really matter, and in fact, I would recommend the ball on this one. The ball on this one is actually really, really strong. So the goal is to stand on the blocks the longest. And here we get off to a disadvantage. Then he killed himself, and I was like, okay, cool. I can come back from this. And then once you get him here, just do the Smash Brothers technique, which is just edge guard him. Edge guard the shit out of this man, and then you will not lose. Eventually he does break this, like right here. This is where he starts coming back. And then I was hoping that would push him, but it doesn't. And you can see me just getting a little greedy by when he puts those landmines in the middle of the block. I still stand on the block and just get blown away, but I don't get killed. So here he's trying to make a comeback, and then we get the edge guard again. We use the ball, which I figured after I saw the first hit I landed with them, it's probably the best tactic because they can move the way they want to move for an amount of time. So whenever he's not on the block, I just throw the ball. And then whenever he's on the block, just push him. And then you can edge guard the shit out of him. And because that ice block is right there, there's no way he's not going to fall off. And then right here is the clincher. He is stuck. I have edge guarded him completely. He's stuck in a pattern now. The AI is not going to get through this, and I'm just going to keep getting points, and he cannot do anything about it. So for the next 20 seconds, you'll just see this, except I'm going to edit this part out. And here we are in the final 5 seconds, and still stuck there, and we take the win by edge guarding him. So, we are almost done. We're over halfway. And MVP. Get that 5th gem. Alright, and then now we do grab the gold. So grab the gold, there is a shark. No, that's a whale. That's a whale. The sharks are something else. There's a whale that's just flying around dropping gold everywhere, and you have to get it. But not only do you have to get it, you have to put it in the safe. And then if you get hit, you drop your gold blocks, obviously. So at first I was like, hey, I got him. And then I'm like, oh, no, he dropped stuff. And then I keep getting hit and dropping all my stuff. Like, I did not do any research going into this, and I just kept getting so confused, like, oh my god, I'm not getting any points, but I have all of these. And then I realized when I was standing on the safe, my gold blocks were going into the safe. So I had 3 points, and the glowing dust around you means you have gold on you. So I hit him there, get a whole bunch out of him. And I'm trying to mainly just avoid his hits, and I'm more worried about putting it in the safe than stopping him from doing something. Because if he's worried about me, then he's not picking up gold. And if I'm putting stuff in and he's not, that's because it takes time to put it in. Like, it'll take a couple of seconds to put the little thing in there. So you don't want to just do what he's doing, which is just collecting and not putting anything in and fighting me, which was annoying. But see there, he's got some uncontested points going on. He stood on my face, and then I dropped all of these, and then he kills me by sitting on my face while I was on a landmine like a jerk. And then we come back over here, get some more points. We're down to 22 seconds. We have a lead, but it's very easily lost because, like I said, I'm not really contesting him in any way. I'm just actually putting coins in, and he's not. That's the difference. And then he's got that landmine right there. Didn't affect me. Get some more points in there. He starts getting points, but it's too late at this point. And then we take the win. 20-9. And then this little bitch gets the MVP. He didn't even do anything. Alright, now we go into ball game. So I just like the flavor of this. You're playing basketball with soccer balls, with the scoring system of football, American football. And so, right off the bat, I go for the ball, throw it towards my goal. I'm like, nope, nope. And that was a good one. At first I was like, oh, I got 7 points because that was just a dope-ass shot. But no, that's just the scoring system. So he takes the ball here. I try to use weapons. He stood on my goal, so I didn't know if that's how you would normally put it in. It's not. I attempt and fail later. But so here we go. Throw a little bouncy right there. Boom, 14-0. So important to know, just because it's 14-0 does not mean shit. It's basically 2-0 at this point, which is a very less comfortable number. It makes you feel comfortable being at 14-0. So here he comes. Oh, just slams it in like a champion. 14-7. Try to do another bounceroo. So this map is not an easy map. Because, yeah, there's just water all around these baskets. So if you miss, you gotta wait, and then boom, switched it right there, 21-7. He takes a quick grab, quick launch, quick throw, and quick score. So now it's 14-21. He's going in, just throws it in, 21-21. And I'm like, oh shit, this is real. This is a real match. And then I'm trying, and then it's bouncing in angles that's not supposed to. Steal the ball there. Slides, it doesn't knock them down, but it steals the ball, which is useful. And then he just slams it in again, 28-21. We lost. I'm getting frustrated. I'm just throwing the ball. I'm like, no, stop it. And then 35-21. I'm like, even if I get a point here, it won't matter. So that was that. We lost. So now I'm just gonna let it run into the next section so we can get a win. Because we have to win for the achievement. And then he gets the MVP to rub it in. Yeah, you shut up, you stupid cat. Alright, so this guy right here, this guy is not the brightest guy. I tried to slam it down, and you slam it down an angle, I'm like, oh crap, I almost scored on myself. But it was alright, throw the ball in, and then, I don't know if you saw that, but that guy over there was just running into the wall. I did not notice that, and I'm just like, oh, I need to take this opportunity. And then I see him just running in the wall, and I'm like, is he stuck? Is he really stuck? So, I am going to take advantage of the situation. Toss. And I'm like, okay. I'm just going to keep doing this until I feel comfortable. Toss. 21-0. Get another one. So now it's 28. And he's still just running in place. So I decided to try to free him. So we go back. I'm like, okay. This man's not doing anything. But I wanted to hold on to the ball. So we were going to come up behind him, and we were going to free this man. And I accidentally scored, and I thought that was funny. So, started beating this man up. Beat him up a little bit. Get the senses knocked in, you know? Remember how to play? Remember how to play sports ball? And then I let him go. And then he moved, and I thought he stole the ball, and I was like, wait, where's the ball? And then I was like, oh, the ball. Because I thought he was back. And I go and I score, and then I realized, wait, did he just run to the other side? So I was confused at best. And I go over here and I'm like, what is your dealio? What is your deal? And then I start running with him. Embrace it. So yeah, I got kind of lucky there. It's not hard. And then here I get the achievement all around Joe. And I still had one more to go. But it was because I played that mode with my friend a while back. So what we need to do now is I'm just going to play it anyways. So you guys can watch Capture the Horse, which was also an intense one. So one thing to note about Capture the Horse, you also get points for riding the horse, as well as scoring with it. So here is a moment that I did not know that. So I'm like, there's my horse. Now I want you to just watch my horse throughout this game. He's stupid. So we drown that man to buy us a little time, only to get no time and get drowned ourselves.
What was that?
So, and I'm like, okay. So I start punching this man. And my horse is just slowly making his way over there. Get the drown. And move over here. Having actual weapons might have helped a little bit in this. So, I didn't notice I was getting points because I was white for some reason. And we score there. But obviously, scoring is way more important. So my horse is in the water. And I'm like, okay. We need to bring you back over here. You just stay there, buddy. And then, so we make our way to this man's horse. And then we just quickly take it. We're just slightly faster than him. So, but look at mine. Look at mine. It's over there in the water. Just trying to get stolen. But this guy had a little bit of difficulty. I don't know what was happening with these AI. I don't know if they're just programmed poorly. I got tossed in the water and drowned. But now he's taken off with it. And then I saw he's getting points for sitting on it. And I'm like, what? And then I shoot him there to knock him off for a quick second. But he got stuck on his other horse. And I'm like, I'm going to take it back. Don't even think I won't take it back. So he's chasing me. And I'm just putting my horse safely in the gate right there. Trying to push him off. And then my horse is like, no, no, steal me. I really want to be stolen. And then I'm like, great. Good job, horse. Good job, horse. Let's take some shots just to hopefully stop him. But then in that little moment where he scored, we just take another one and roll out. And then, yep, my horse was in the way and I could not score. So my horse was the MVP. Yeah, I was going to cook some bacon later. And then there we go. That's how we got the achievement. All around Joe. Get a win in every category. Get the MVP to top it off. And thank you guys for watching.